called "This Art Caused a Firestorm in Japan." As you can see from the thumbnail, seems like we got some Dan controversy. What's going on?
Got tagged to a crazy situation on Twitter by Lucas. Thank you for the tag. In which we've got a tweet from JP Twitter getting
of course. I can't read this shit. Sub it.
Over 55,000 likes from Kuji Live, who calls out this specific artwork of
Damn. Yeah, Okarun. he got dreads? Momo. So okay. The art is Dandadan, Okarun, and Momo, but black. And Twitter went crazy over this.
Dandadan characters Okarun and Momo. And that artwork had got over 54,000 likes. And lots of support from other Twitter users. However, as mentioned, many people in Japan are not so pleased. Kuji Live's tweet reading,
Over on the West, I think that a lot of people want more inclusivity and representation. So artwork like this, I think, is a lot more supportive and positive on, again, Western audiences. Definitely a lot of people also call this shit woke and say this is weird, like why are you doing this shit? Then they'll have you know how like I guess the argument boils down to like white supremacy, systematic oppression, black people need more representation, therefore any white character can be black, yet the other way is not allowed. I remember drama like that shit happening before.
Kuji Live's tweet reading, there are still many racists who say that changing the race of a Japanese character is not discrimination.
Is Black Momo and Okarun racist? Shit, this isn't for me to decide.
And as you can see from the quote, they say it's a great drawing because the character is not Japanese.
I wouldn't say it's... I don't think people are saying it's a great drawing because they're not Japanese, but more of because they're black. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the outcome is the same, but this one is basically putting the Japanese people down.
If you point this out, you'll be called a racist. Their IQ is too low to even understand what discrimination is.
Yeah, again, right? This type of stuff is very touchy. It's very sensitive. And a lot of people, again, I've seen examples where fan art of existing characters, they get like quote unquote blackwashed. That's in like, instead of like an Asian character or a white character, whatever it is, right? A black person will do it or it'll turn into it. And then a lot of people are supportive, but on the Eastern side, it's almost as if you are getting rid of the Japanese. That's their mindset, right? It's better because it's not Japanese, therefore it's racism and discrimination is the kind of like feeling I'm getting off of this tweet.
But Kuji Live wasn't done there, as he went and made this second tweet. Another user responding saying,
all right, go back. Foreigners hate Japanese people, but they like manga and anime. So they're all racist who change the race to the Japanese character they hate to make them better. That's a bit extreme, right? I wouldn't say foreigners all hate Japanese people, but like there's going to be anime and manga consumers who do hate not just Japanese people, but Asian people in general. How many times have we had anime profile pictures be racist? Even to me. Straight up. Dudes playing fucking Osu. Dudes playing like anime profile consumers of anime, and then like even on TikTok, the comment section, people are racist towards me, saying like, bro, can you even open your eyes? Like they say the most like Asian racism is a lot more normalized, but it is kind of crazy that they consume the media created by Asian people, but then are hateful against it. But that's not everybody, right?
Went and made this.
Also, black people have a culture of victimhood and Jesus Christ. So they don't feel any discomfort or insulting Japanese. Okay, this is too much. We're labeling entire races, entire groups of people as like, you are this, therefore bad. That's out of hand, right? They probably don't understand why more and more people are starting to hate black people in recent years. I wouldn't say that. Like, that's crazy. This tweet is unreal. All right? Am I crazy? Or is this out of hand? Like this is racism, right? You are... this is rage bait tweet. It kind of feels like it. Like you're telling that like, oh, I mean, shit, can't you kind of like use this argument back at them, right? Because they're saying black people have a culture of victimhood, but are you not kind of like portraying the Japanese as victims right now because what? Anime profile, like anime characters turn black? Like it's just art. I feel like it's not a big deal. Am I crazy?
Second tweet, another user responding saying, not all foreigners, but those with certain politics. I'm Hispanic born and raised in USA. Manga and anime have been a part of my life since I was a toddler.
Okay.
Recent events have honestly infuriated and saddens me to see the disrespect Japan has had to deal with from Westerners.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen a lot more like Japanese creators, artists, and alike get harassed by Western people. I have seen a lot of instances like that. And I think a lot of them are becoming a lot more radicalized and starting to really come up with really extreme ideas.
Conversely, this user going against Kuji Live's tweet saying, it's not that deep. The person made a black version because they love the characters and want to see them in a similar skin tone. I don't get how you jump through hoops to end with racism as a conclusion.
This, I think, is my take too. And like, just because you made Okarun and Momo black, does that mean you erase Japanese people and that you hate them? No. It's just like, people just wanted, you know, different version. It's a chroma skin. Like, it's fucking chroma skin, you know? Of like different tan versions of the characters, and I don't think it's hurting anybody. It's not like, you know, you're not doing hateful. Like, racism is when you're being really hateful towards like a specific group of people, right? Based on race and heritage. What the tweet said before, I think, is clearly racist. But the art, what? What's the art doing? They won't say that if black people turn white. That's the really. Here's why. And it's a very tricky issue with double standards regarding, you know, black to white and white to black, right? And this is, I gotta be very careful with my wording here before I fucking take another ban. Like, quite often, there's both sides of the spectrum, right? Very extreme. But like, let's say you had like pale skin characters and they made them black, right? I think a lot more people would be appreciative and supportive. But if they made a black character white, then suddenly it's like, whoa, you can't be doing that shit. And this kind of double standard exists because of the systematic issues regarding like slavery and the oppression and white supremacy and blah, 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 right? All these fucking different buzzwords. Therefore, like, what? Just because you're white, are you not allowed to do what the other group of people are doing? It feels like there should be some sort of like consistency where if black people are allowed to turn white characters black, then white characters should be allowed to turn black people's white. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know where I stand with this. I understand the lack of diversity and representation, right, regarding this shit, but this tweet I think is spot on. That it's not that deep. It's fucking art. Someone just wanted a different version of Momo and Okarun. This isn't going out. The art is not saying exterminate Japanese people. No. The art is simply just people that wanted inclusion and diversity for, you know, the group of people that they represent, and that's it.
So here's the thing. I took a look at the profile of the person who made the art of Okarun and Momo, and from what I saw, like 99% of the art that they draw of anime characters is a black version. You would think if they really did like all these characters the way they are, that they're...
And the really sad thing, what I've seen a lot happen, is cosplayers. Like, I've seen so many black cosplayers get harassed, get sent such mean messages, all the responses whenever they, like, you know, instead of, let's say, you're cosplaying Yoruichi from Bleach, right? Let's say you had Nami. I don't know. Some other fucking, like, this for example, right? People get so fucking upset. But I think those people are the racist ones. Like, they come out of the woodsheds, just scream. And here's the thing. People who care about these virtues, people who actually care about ending racism and caring about inclusivity, would never harass another utilizing that racism. For example, let's bring little Triggy Senpai for an example right here. Remember when I called him a monkey? Because he was not able to control his emotions and just wilded out and just screeched and screamed and it was just rage bait? And then he said, I'm a racist. Because apparently he's black, but yet he is a completely faceless rage bait content creator, just like every other rage bait content creator, and then insinuated that my usage of that term suddenly was racist. I'm like, bro, what are you fucking talking about? You want me to racially profile you as a fucking anonymous YouTuber because you're too much of a coward to put your fucking face out there and say, oh, this is how black people talk, therefore you're black? That's fucking racist. But then what he did was, using that excuse as victimizing himself, was then racist towards me. It's like, if you actually cared about racism and ending that shit, if you cared about like having nothing to do with it, you would never use racism as an opportunity, right? You would never use this opportunity to be racist. And in these replies too, whenever I see black cosplayers, right, venture out and do different cosplays, bro, the amount of people that are so fucking racist in the tweet sections, it's crazy.
Characters the way they are, that there'd be more variety. But instead, almost every single time they draw one of these characters, it's an altered version in which it's pretty.
And it's not even like specific to anime cosplaying either. What about the Little Mermaid? Right? Like, I agree that tokenizing people and having a person be black for the sake of representation is fucking stupid. Right? They should be black because it's a good fit and there's a good story. Sometimes corporations, they care about the optics and the aesthetics and will, you know, place these remake these characters and change their skin color to be more inclusive, because these stupid corporations, they're the same people that every June they have a rainbow fucking branding of their logos, and then a month later immediately gone. They don't care about this shit, right? So when you're forcing that shit, it's fucking cringe. But the amount of hatred and outrage that happens from this kind of shit, I think really radicalizes people and makes people a lot more comfortable to try to be racist.
Characters, it's an altered version in which it's pretty understandable that Japanese people might take a look at that and come to the conclusion that these people don't like the characters the way they are, and that they might not like Japanese people either, and other Japanese users.
That's kind of ridiculous though, right? To imply that changing the hairstyle and the skin tone of anime characters means that they hate Japanese people. That's crazy, right?
Users would respond to the artwork in different ways. For example, this one, posting Okarun and Momo and saying, "I'll put it back." Finally, a tweet pointing out hypocrisy reads, "They'll gladly bully a Japanese artist into oblivion for drawing Marina a shade lighter than usual, and then go and do this. Rules for thee, but not for me."
Wait. The context here is that a Japanese artist got bullied for drawing Marina. Who is Marina? Japanese artist Marina. Some probably light skin tone character, right? Probably, right? And then Marina from Splatoon. We talking about Splatoon? I got a picture. Oh, here it is. I pulled it up. I found it, guys. I found it. Thank you, Google. Okay, here it is. It's coming. Are we talking about Splatoon characters, bro? What the fuck? She's just an octopus, okay? I don't give a fuck if you don't think she's black. That's still not her damn skin color. Color picking is so fucking easy if you can't get skin color. It's an octopus. It's the most unserious shit, bro. What the fuck is this Splatoon character having hips like this for? But so I guess this Japanese artist created Marina, right? In a different shade of light than usual. So who's they though? Is they the Japanese people or is they the white people? Anyways, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, rules for thee for not for me is the exact point I was talking about, of how if you take a lighter skin tone character and make them black, you know, it may be it has a different weight of magnitude of controversy compared to, let's say, you did the exact opposite. The double standards that I talked about again.
Which, by the way, is referencing a situation that did actually happen, where the creator of Pop Team Epic posted this art of Marina, which then got him a flood of responses on Twitter.
All I had to do was fucking play the video, but hey, I paused and got my watch time out of it. Fuck it.
From various people harassing him, something I covered in a video a few months back, including one tweet posting this artwork saying, "We're gonna have to kill this guy." Of course, they might argue that it's just a joke, but even if they want to use that defense, it's
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. These memes are getting a bit too much.
It's pathetic behavior.
Anytime you do call to action for those kind of violent behaviors, bro, that has no place online. Genuinely. Like you make jokes like that, you think it's funny, like one crazy person is enough to actually do something.
Anyways, let me know what you think about this stuff in the comments. As always, thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed my coverage, consider liking.
What a fucking insane situation, huh? What an insane situation, huh? I think that I think that this is a bit too extreme, right? This is definitely a very extreme radicalized take of, oh, you made an anime character black that's not actually black. You hate Japanese people and all black people are, you know, victimizing themselves and utilizing this shit. No, brother, Jesus Christ. Chill the fuck out. But I think that we should really think about like what kind of steps, what kind of events has led up to, you know, people like this making these kind of comments. And I have heard a lot of, you know, Japanese artists really getting harassed by Western audiences, you know, regarding controversial stuff like this, which may be reaching like a boiling point, and therefore shit like this is happening. But at the end of the day, I think that this is a very level-headed take, that it's not that deep, right? The person made a black version because they love the characters and don't want them to see in a similar skin tone. This does not suddenly insinuate that you hate all Japanese people. That's an insane thing to do. I don't get how you jump through the hoops to end with racism as a conclusion, but does this person actually believe this, or is this more of a very carefully crafted rage bait for the sake of engagement? At the end of the day, it's literally drawings. It's not real. It's not gonna hurt you. But what will hurt real people is when you have insane fucking call to actions that arises from dumbass shit like this. But then again, why am I surprised that on Twitter, motherfuckers ain't got shit to do? Everyone's just mad and upset. They trying to just do whatever they want for the sake of engagement. So it is what it is. Please go check out Mr. Hirohei's video. Here's a link. Here's a link. Boom, 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 boom. Go check out his channel. Like the video if you did. I'll see you guys next time.